Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Thursday, the 17th of October. Ministers aren't happy with Kiwi Rail's financial performance and are backing its moves to return to profitability. The state-owned enterprise is offering all its staff voluntary redundancy in a bid to cut costs. Minister in charge Paul Goldsmith says Cabinet's working with Kiwi Rail's board to help it get on a better financial footing.
They're talking us through their plan to restore profitability of the business, and we want them to progress with that.
Fans are gathering to mourn the death of former One Direction star Liam Payne. The 31-year-old died in a fall at a Buenos Aires hotel. Payne had a solo career after shooting to fame at the age of 16, performing in the British boy band on X Factor. Fans are lighting candles outside the hotel where he died. Billboard's Rania Anaftos says Payne had a great passion for music.
From what I understand, earlier this year, he was announcing that he was working on another album. And so I hope that some of those songs still get to see the light of day, despite him not physically being in our realm anymore.
Questions are being raised on how far the official cash rate should be cut. Inflation has fallen to 2.2%, bringing it into the Reserve Bank's target range for the first time in more than 3 years. The OCR was cut to 4.75% last week. JMI Wealth Director Andrew Callagher says the RBNZ will be weighing up a 50 or 75 basis point cut.
The odds are slightly tipped in favour, slightly tipping towards 75 basis points.
1 in 4 New Zealand adults have recently purchased from ultra-fast fashion website Temu. The polling commissioned by Tier Fund also shows 14% are estimated to have bought from Shein. Concerns have been raised about the practices of the mega Chinese e-commerce companies. The 2024 Ethical Fashion Report gives Shein a score of 20 out of 100, Temu a 0. Tier Fund's Claire Gray says ultra-fast fashion has even greater issues than fast fashion.
Even lower prices, even greater variety, even quicker production times. And that means with these sort of conditions, the risk of worker exploitation is just through the roof.
The Automobile Association's on side with government plans to make our roads safer. The Transport Minister's released targeted actions focusing on the highest contributing factors to fatal crashes. They'll increase breath testing and introduce drug testing, as well as reviewing penalties and looking at improving driver licensing. AA safety spokesperson Dylan Thompson says they've long campaigned for much of it.
Drunk or drugged driver, those are two huge problems that are actually worse in New Zealand than many other countries.
To sport, and Kiwi footballer Clayton Lewis plans to ask a Sydney court for permission to travel home to New Zealand from Australia while on bail over an alleged betting corruption scheme. Loose forward Brad Shields returns to the Wellington pack after 3 weeks sidelined through injury for Saturday's NPC semi-final against Waikato. The teams for the semis are largely settled, apart from All Blacks absences. And Gisborne-born, Australian-raised former NBA champion Aaron Baines has announced his retirement from basketball. I'm Raylene Ramsey. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.